If there's one more animation channel, I'm deleting myself. If you don't know who LupDup is, then congratulations, you're well above the age of 10. You see, LupDup is a YouTube animator who makes some really weird stuff. And I'm no genius by any stretch of the imagination, but I think he's animating this mosquito to do the Ice Spice special as a mosquito.
What?
What's even crazier is that these are clearly made for children. The bright colors, animation style, all that.
That's crazy.
Man, I don't think it's crazy to call LupDup a weirdo and a creep. Like, what was going through your mind when you animated something like that? The funniest thing to think about is the fact that animating something takes a ton of time. Not to mention, you need a lot of patience and an attention to detail. It takes more than just a few seconds. It's not something you do just off the wall randomly. So at no point during your whole creative process did you stop to think, yo, this might be a little off.
Nope.
Instead, bro doubled down like he woke up and said, today I'm gonna make something that's one bad decision away from waking up and seeing Chris Hansen sitting in my kitchen. Honestly, I'm more concerned about the fact that you thought it was all good. Like somewhere in his head, he really thought, yeah, this is perfectly fine. I mean, I guess it's okay since his channel isn't that big. What? 3.14 million? That's pretty crazy. He's really getting the bag, I guess, but at what cost? And what's even more insane is that in each of his videos, there's always this one main character that I'm a 99% sure it's just him. Like he's literally animating his own weird fantasies. Then just to top it all off, he throws in some less than fully clothed female characters doing stuff that make you question your entire browser history. It's kinda like playing Minecraft, but instead of building houses, he's building up lawsuits. Somebody needs to lock this man up in Arkham for real.
There's no way out of this one.
Like, remember when the Joker took Jim Gordon to a circus and made him look at pictures of his own daughter? That's exactly how it felt when I was going through his channel. And make no mistake, each video was more disturbing than the last, and I'm genuinely amazed at how he keeps finding new ways to out-creep himself. It's like watching the Saw franchise, but instead of traps, it's toilet humor, and just when you think it can't get any worse, he hits you up with another sequel.
It's gonna get way worse.
Like, how do you start with poop videos, move to fart compilations, and then graduate to pee content?
You can't keep getting away with it!
Man's going down a slippery slope, and at this rate, I'm expecting an entire TED Talk on flush efficiency.
Please, please, somebody put me out of my misery!
And somehow, this guy has gone completely under the radar. I looked for hours on YouTube and tried to find literally any video of someone calling him out, and there's just nothing. Only his content comes up no matter what you search. So of course he has to take no accountability for how weird his stuff is. His only response is this one video. Easily one of the weirdest channels I've come across on YouTube, and I was on here back before they started censoring everything. I can just imagine he's like a 35-year-old dude with no kids, of course, because who would willingly breed with someone like this? Think about it. Picture someone just sitting down at a bar and having a conversation with this dude and asking, oh, what do you do for a living? I can't get that idea out of my head. Bro just pulls up some fart videos and shows them. I'd pay like $5 grand to be a fly on the wall during that conversation.
Take him away!
LupDup clearly sees all these comments, and the only one where he chooses to reply is to this guy who apparently likes these videos and wants to post a reaction to his content. I'd personally like to ask this dude.
What the hell is wrong with you, boy?
Like, imagine, the only people that would actually enjoy this sort of content are in the same age bracket as Drake's girlfriends.
The glory days, man, you know?
You'd think that after all this backlash LupDup's been catching, he'd finally sit down, look himself in the mirror and say, maybe I should cut this out and start a respectable career, right? It's not like he has zero talent, bro can animate straight up. Dude finally makes one normal video, and I'm sitting there like,
Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
it's like watching someone go from Sharknado to The Godfather in one jump. I don't know what happened. Maybe he finally realized that being known as the dude who draws strange cartoon characters isn't the legacy you want to leave behind. But here's the thing, bro's mad talented. I mean, extremely talented. Like, if he had started with this, people wouldn't even be roasting him right now. They'd be praising him instead. And now we gotta give him props because maybe, just maybe, This is the start of his redemption arc. It seems like LupDup has finally found his morals. And he's back to posting these weird ass videos.
No, 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 no. Wait.
It's painfully clear that this entire video is not just inappropriate, it's like a treasure of uncomfortable references that Reed didn't ask for. From doing that to his face, to this, to this. Like, what are you doing, bro?
What's that?
You can literally see that he tried to switch things up for a hot second and thought, nah, let me just backtrack real quick.
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
His character arc is backwards. He just straight up gets worse with time. He went from a guy who had some objectively pretty cool animation skills right back to making the weirdest shit on YouTube. Now when I say that his content isn't right for his own audience, I want you guys to just visualize as to who's going to be watching these videos. The colorful background, the kid-friendly designs, the constant scene jumping, the fast-paced animation. Let's be honest, his audience isn't old enough to watch this. These kids are probably sneaking glances at their iPads, giggling like it's some forbidden fruit. And he's out here serving up a buffet of bad life choices, and I kinda hope, for the sake of societal health, that he ends up on a list.
Weird, buddy. You're weird.
It's not like Meat Canyon, who very clearly targets a much older audience with his creepy videos. LupDup is literally trying to capture kids' attention spans and then feed them subtle ideas, which you can easily tell by his lack of care that he's totally aware and knows what he's doing. And he's literally avoiding comments that call him out on it, like, you're weird, you really need help. He's either playing into the hate or trying to make it seem as if he doesn't care. What's even worse is YouTube is not the only platform that he's terrorizing. He's on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, where he uploads similar but somehow makes them even worse. And his thumbnails are wild, because you can't convince me that a fully grown man is making these thumbnails. I don't think there's one dude that's getting paid for making these. His only style is basically putting these female characters in almost non-existent clothing and making them do these weird poses. And if anyone's been keeping up with the Rocky Raccoon situation, this guy literally gives me the same vibes. And it's really disturbing as to why all of a sudden there's this huge surge of animation channels like this where they're basically targeting kids by using weird thumbnails and then giving them such brain rot content. And honestly, all the fart content on this guy's channel weirdly reminds me of Ice Spice, and that whole situation has taken a hilarious turn of events.